It's the Duffin Up Podcast.
What is going on, Duff Daddies and Duff Mamas? It is Wednesday, May 18th. We're back. A little bit of a respite, and we are back with a full squad today. So as always, we have the one, the only Michael Adams. Mike, how we doing?
Happy to be back. It was a good last podcast. I enjoyed chasing aces on, but sorry for all those loyal listeners who follow us weekly. We've disappointed over the last couple of weeks, but I mean, excuses to be had. I know they like assholes and they all stink, but you know, we all had things going on, you know, and the Celtics are moving on, baby. They're moving on, and I'm so pumped about it.
And of course, that is our weekly We Are Golf podcast, but we will bring basketball.
Brendan, you must be back in the Northeast if you're drinking Dunkin'.
I am back. Well, this is just water because I can't talk right now because my I don't know what's going on. Just my throat hurts. So this is my Jordan flu game for everyone out there. But yeah, we had 2 weeks off entirely. If you want to blame someone, you blame this guy right here. I was traveling for my as our boy Chunky Golfer calls it, real world hobby. Had a couple places we had to travel, unfortunately. So we missed the podcast, but very happy to be back. And we got, as always, Timmy O'Brien, the Irish Chooch. He is not last but not least this week. So I did want to say that. Timmy, how we doing this weekend?
I'm good. Timmy O'Brien is good. And
Timmy O'Reilly.
Timmy O'Brien.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
I thought we were just going both Timmy and Brian, right?
I know. And I ruined the surprise too.
City of brotherly love, baby.
Good segue.
I ruined the surprise for everyone that's not watching.
Good segue.
Great.
we have our second major of the year. Not going to rank them because even though it is one of the one of my least favorite majors, if not the least of the majors, it's this week and we get to talk about it. So it's a good week to return. And Mike, as Mike said, we sorry to the loyal listeners, but that's a segue into the next part because this next person was a loyal listener from the start, and he was so loyal that Brendan, do you want to make the announcement?
Absolutely. So besides Nancy Lee Monroe and I think Patty Adams and Timmy and Brian's mom, this may have been our fourth listener. But we officially have we were like 3 people and we decided why not just make it a scramble group. So we have officially added on, last but not least, Brian O'Brien. No, just kidding. Brian O'Reilly, the 4th and final member of the scramble. Welcome, Brian. How are we tonight?
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys having me on and officially electing me a member of the foursome here. I will now go by the name of Brian O'Timmy. I think that probably works the best here.
Yes, sir.
But no, happy to be here, and I'm excited. Excited to be a part of the team, part of the squad, and even more excited to have Mikey back.
Hey, great day in Duffin Up podcast history today. I mean, Brian O'Reilly completing the foursome. I mean, this golf is all about, you know, you can play with 3 buddies, and we rounded out the foursome here, and big day, big addition, and pumped to have you. Even my brother said, Brendan, don't slight us in the least. I mean, with our listeners. I mean, I don't think my mom listens, so you're going to remove her from
Yeah, same with mine.
But still, I hear people saying, like, I'll bump into them at like a freaking random Swansea Country Club charity golf tournament, and they're like, oh, you do the podcast? And like, oh, I've listened to like a little bit of that. I'm like, real? I haven't like talked to you in years. But no, it's good to see. It's rounding it out, and you know, big day.
Absolutely. So my apologies to Timmy O'Brien and Brian O'Timmy for messing up their last names and totally giving the surprise away. I was so mad at myself as soon as I did that. We're all, we're all a little rusty. I will say that we're a little rusty coming back. Let's
Hey,
get
hopefully,
into it.
if you're watching, you see it. I mean, he's been around the past couple of weeks, he's just getting his feet wet, dabbling with, I mean, who knows what we're doing on this podcast. We're just having some fun, but I had a point. I had a point there. I just it escaped me.
That was a Mikey's tidbit that just kind of went away real quick.
Mikey, it's okay. Maybe you're just tired, and you know why you're just tired.
Yeah, it's been quite a whirlwind. It's been great having a little baby Poppy Lou, little baby girl.
Oh.
Yeah, she's.
I know. We
Michael's
never said anything.
Michael's
we never said anything on the podcast. We just said he's taking a break.
Yeah, we made it kind of sound like you were on your deathbed. We're saying
I said all good things. I said all good things.
We talked about it a little bit with Chasing Aces, like how I had a kid. So all those loyal listeners, they're taking it all in. They probably already know the news.
Mm-hmm. But yes, Mike makes his official 4-man scramble group back this week after taking a nice. Although he did do our Chasing Aces pod, which was fantastic. Shout out Jeff. But I got my mom a Mother's Day present from Chasing Aces, and she loves it. So
awesome.
So if anyone needs one, check out Chasing Aces Golf. It's a very, very good pull up.
Did you guys listen to? I heard him on Save Park Golf the other day. I listened to their podcast. Great interview.
Oh yeah, fantastic. They mentioned us too. I was like, hey, people actually know who we are. But I don't know about you guys. Besides the Players Championship, this is my least favorite tournament. No, I'm kidding. But PGA Championship.
Dang.
Southern Hills. Course looks fantastic.
It does.
There are so many storylines going into this week.
Tiger's there. Just friggin' say it. Tiger's there.
Yep. Tigers. We were gonna save that.
Just added him on my lineup.
Are there show notes, Brendan?
No, there's no show notes this week. I'm all over the place. So we have no. I know it's like Mike. We all go off the rails when we do have show notes. Who knows what would happen if we did.
Don't drag it out. Tiger's there. Tiger's swinging clubs there.
Tiger's swinging.
Bill is not.
Bill, yeah.
Neither is Sung J M. What the heck is that all about? I'm frustrated about that. I was scrolling through the list, seeing if Sung J M was there, and he's out. He got COVID. What's the deal with that? I thought COVID was over. That's a controversial take.
What episode? That was like when we did like rapid fire questions, Tim, right? And literally Brian just answers.
That's my guy. And Sung J M. I trust.
That was right after
Hey, KH Lee. You might as well go KH Lee.
That's right.
I went Siwoo Kim. Pretty close.
I put some. I was going Spieth like last weekend. That was fun to watch. I didn't catch the end on Sunday, but you had some big names. To go back to the Byron Nelson real quick with KH Lee as the dub getter.
Yeah, I mean it was a great tournament. I unfortunately watched 0.0% because I was in England. I was in London, England for the entire week last week. And
any chance to wake up early, Brandon, and swing some sticks over there, or
no, unfortunately. I mean, London, like we were in Paddington, so I don't want to get too off the rails because, we got to get back to our show notes, guys. But, we were in like a very metropolitan part of London, and like to go anywhere outside London is very hard. We did go to Oxford though. So I think I probably could have brought my clubs if we wanted to stay out there, but I was also with my real world hobby boss. So I feel like that would not have been the best idea to be like, hey, I'm not going to work after, I'm not going to do any work. I'm just going to go play golf. I feel like that would have been a very bad decision.
I can see both sides of that.
It would be very. I've played golf in Ireland before. I would love to play golf in England and golf. I'd love to play some more European golf. But next time I go, I'll definitely try extend the weekend and try and get out somewhere too, which would be sick. But
You bet.
we had a. I think the Byron Nelson is always great because it's not like one of the other tournaments where a lot of guys will skip it the week before or the week after just because it's such a big name. You usually get a lot of big stars there. Again, didn't really watch a lot of it, so I can't really talk to KH Lee having a great comeback, but great to see a couple of guys up there. Jordan Spieth, Xander, bunch of really good guys playing well last week. Hopefully gonna play pretty well this week too.
It's at Southern Hills Country Club. And who won it last time this event was at Southern Hills?
2007, Tiger Woods, baby.
That's
Tiger
right.
Woods. I am so and here's the thing, right? All the reports. So the reports when he was at the Masters, we were like, just make it. And everyone was like, yeah, he's swinging clubs. He's looking out there. We're not sure. And he gets, off the 72nd hole. He's like, yeah, I didn't think I was going to make it. And all the reports right now are Tiger looks back to normal. He's not hitting it as far, but he's walking great. He's looking good. The swing is back.
You think he's walking great?
Not great.
I think I was just thinking that whole
bad though.
He should be able. I think a lot of these guys should be able to. Golf cart's a little excessive, but like little mopeds or not mopeds, but like unicycle, like electric unicycles.
Segways?
Like, not unicycle, but like scooter, uniscooter.
Yeah, like the ones that you do when you break your leg.
Scooters.
He
shouldn't have to walk a golf course.
John Daly John Daly has an exemption. Every time he plays in the PGA Championship, he can take a golf cart.
He should be able to. I can respect that ask.
If I was Tiger, I would just ask to be paired. I mean, the pairing with him though is going to be amazing. We'll talk about that in a bit.
He probably wants to walk. Oh, that pairing is great. Pairings.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple great pairings.
Absolutely. But if I was Tiger and I knew it might be a little struggle, get paired up with John Daly when the camera's not on you, just hop into that golf cart and just be like, all right, John, let's go.
I just feel like but I'm just so happy people say he's swinging the club great. You just hope his body can hold. He's going to be there, baby. He's going to always be there. You said, he just won it. He won it here, 15 years ago? Just won it here.
Yep. And that's the last, not like the last tournament they've had there, but that's the last major championship. I think they had a U.S. Amateur, which was won by Ben On, who I don't even think is playing.
Can we just for a second say how absolutely friggin' incredible it is for TW to be playing in the second major this year? It's we have Bryson DeChambeau. He might not even play because of his little not. No, he's playing, right? He's definitely in.
No, he's a game time decision. They said.
Wow, I saw him with a little wrist tape, taking some chip. It's like you see some of these NBA games. We got Al Horford and Marcus Smart out tonight. I mean, these guys must be, obviously it's basketball versus golf is totally not comparable, but it's not even trying to put down other guys. It's just the fact his will to get his body right to play golf no matter what. It's unreal.
Comparatively to that, it's insane. After the NHL playoffs is finished, the list of injuries that they come out with, and there are guys that are
hockey's different.
I know
hockey's a different game.
100%.
Different breed of players.
It's insane.
Hockey is the best. That's why it's not the. I mean, I can't say it's the best because I'm a basketball first guy. but hockey is the best.
But it does make you it does disappoint you a little when you hear about basketball players being out for small things. You're like, come on now.
Dude, was it Bergeron or the high sticking in where I think it was Bergeron just caught a stick in his eyebrow. It's definitely stitch worthy, but I mean, I guess basketball guys are probably going out. You got Embiid playing through his orbital fracture, but
you got to do the NFL thing where they just give you that shot, the cortisone shot, or it's even stronger than that. Get out there. Yeah.
In basketball, they'll probably justify it like it's a 7-game series. So like for him to rest game 1, win or lose, like Celtics probably playing away. It's probably more valuable for him to be healthier. His body's going to recover.
It's strategic for sure.
Your body does recover at an insane rate in so many ways.
Yeah.
So like one day off, I don't know. But you like get out there, get your ass out there.
What do you
Bringing
do?
it back to golf. If you guys don't think
Don't have to say that with Tiger. Don't ever have to say that with Tiger. Well,
if you don't think Tiger's getting cortisone shots into that knee, so he's good. He's definitely getting something. A little bit. But I'm cool with it. I want him out there. So keep that cortisone coming, baby. As long as he's out there, I'm happy. And he is paired up this week. I mean, that Thursday, Friday group of him, Rory, and Jordan. Like, I think we need to take a quick second to talk about what Jordan's been doing. Because he's only played in 2 tournaments since the Masters. So he got cut at the Masters in excruciating fashion. Excruciating. Getting into the water on the par 3, double bogeying pretty horrendously on the 18th hole, and just not even getting a shot at the weekend. Since then, he has won golf's 5th major at the RBC Heritage, and he finished in 2nd place last week at the Byron Nelson. He's been an absolute beast, and if he wins this, he completes the career Grand Slam, which I think we all would love to see Jordan complete the career Grand Slam. And then we've also got Rory there too, who's, finished his best Masters ever, 2nd place. Looking pretty good. I think that group right there. I mean, there may not be a single spectator watching anyone else besides the wives of the other groups, the wives and kids, and that's about it. Maybe some high school buddies.
I was thinking that, Brendan, but if there's a ton of people there's some dynamite groups, and even those around Tiger, like right before Tiger on the 10th tee, you got Victor Hovland, Will Zalatoris, and Cameron Smith. And then, I mean,
they will have 7 people watching. No, I'm kidding, obviously, but they will have.
Before Tiger, you got Reed, Rose, and Watson. Patrick Reed, Justin Rose, and Bubba. I would love to be in that
Or
group.
Rose.
Looking back.
Or Justin Rose.
I don't mind Bubba as much anymore, but I mean, having to play with Patrick Reed, not very fun. Mikey,
where's John Daly playing? Who's he playing with?
He is playing with Sean McKeel.
And who's Kai is he taking?
And Y.E. Yang. So it's all the older guys who won the PGA way back in the day.
Oh, they're jumping on that cart for sure.
First off, Daly's first off the first tee.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
He's got the cart, so he's just going to be drinking and smoking cigarettes the entire time. It's going to be great.
He gets that, and now he's done at noon. He probably will.
And he's going to go into the 19th hole and keep drinking. Like, it's not stopping.
Honestly, if I had a weekend pass or at least 2 days at the PGA Championship, I would just one day just follow John Daly the whole round.
Yeah,
and then maybe the next day Tiger
in the morning. You follow him in the morning, and then you go and gallivant around in the afternoon. But yeah, I agree with that. You got to experience John Daly for a whole 18. It's got to be.
See, that's the only thing that kind of stinks though with the cart. That stinks that you don't get to walk with him. He's gonna be speeding by you.
Great point.
Got to scoop.
That's tough. Yeah, you got to run with him.
I'm not running.
And he hits it far. A lot of yards.
How is the playability or walkability of Southern Hills for Tiger hill wise? Is it like?
I heard someone say it was hilly, but I think
I would hope it'd be hilly since it's called Southern Hills, but I don't think it's like.
That's a good point.
Like it's not too bad. Like I don't think it's like
no Augusta. It's no Augusta.
No. Yeah. Well,
perfect.
Yeah. The undulations of Augusta, the undulations as they call them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Augusta will have been a much harder and
walk in the park.
Yeah. I'm not going to say a walk in the park.
I don't know Southern Hills well. Not a Southern Hills guy. Never played and don't remember that last. Let me look up some things on that.
2007 PGA Championship, which Tiger won. So there are some. I will say, Rahm Morikawa and Scotty
That's a great
Scheffler,
one. That's a great
group.
one. Say it again. I interrupted.
Rahm Morikawa and Scotty Scheffler. What a group!
Dynamite.
What time and where?
That is T1 136. We've got DJ, Patrick Cantlay, and Justin Thomas. That's a group and a half. Shane Lowry, Brooks Koepka, and Adam Scott. Good group. My favorite part about this too is that we get the group of 25. So we do get the PGA professionals coming in, and they get a shot every year. I think the lowest PGA professional wins something like 100, or he may even win $1 million. I actually forget how much money he wins, but very cool so there are no amateurs obviously in the PGA Championship because it is the Professional Golfers Association Championship. But they do have the 25 PGA professionals, which is your local at your local country club, at your local golf club, the pro
Ryan
there.
Keefe? Is he in there? Ryan Keefe?
No, he's not. I don't think he's a pro anymore. He's just working at Titleist now, I think.
Oh. R.I.P.
He could be in there.
Could be in there though. I know he's got the license, but be really, really cool to see one of those guys. Try and I think it's actually only 20, so I think I lied.
We got Kenny Perry in the field.
Kenny Perry.
Oh,
Kenny Perry.
The specs on that guy. Great pair of specs.
Let me control F this real quick.
My apologies. It is the team of 20, by the way.
Mikey, look at you with that control F. Proud of you.
Thank you. Doesn't look like he's in the field. I just remember him at, was it Valhalla in Kentucky, or was that a PGA Championship or was that a US Open? I think that was.
I know. What's this control F?
It's
Fine.
there we
Wait,
go.
You don't know Command F or Control F?
No, firefighters don't have to do that.
What the hell is that?
It's just
You can
just searching.
search.
You search the whole page if you're like it's find control. It's control
You
find.
want to find something on a page, like you can I have to look up like medical terms I have no friggin' clue about.
Yeah, it makes it easy when like searching any kind of document.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you like want to find a buzzword.
If you were reading,
I got Southern Hills Wikipedia page up right now.
Yeah, control F and then come up with a word you want to see.
Control F.
oh yeah, 1996 PGA Championship was the 78th, held August. Valhalla, Louisville, Kentucky. Mark Brooks won his only major championship with a birdie at the first hole of a sudden death playoff with Kentucky native Kenny Perry. Kenny lost that. Oh, is Mark Brooks in it?
Last time with the U.S. Open was held here in 2001. Winner.
Steve Goosen.
It's pretty wild that there's so many courses in the world that they cycle through them that often. 2001, 2007, 2028. I know that's like a big gap, but it's like, how are there not enough courses to have it once a year? I guess I know there's a bidding process and all that, but Brendan, do you know the whole process and all that with how it's selected? Do you want to walk us through that?
I don't know the full bidding process, but you have to do it
Brendan would just lie to you. Brendan would just lie. He would tell you he thinks he knows, and he probably is 75% right. And then a couple of weeks ago, Brendan, you said something and then you pulled it up, just like me right there with Kenny Perry thinking he won a PGA Championship. I'm trying to own it, but
my all-time one, which I will absolutely take, and it's the all-time hang my head in shame, was when I convinced everyone on the podcast that Fred Couples had never been a part of
Freddie.
Fred had been a part of 7 Ryder Cup teams.
Yes, you said that for a couple of weeks.
I was so positive. No, he 7 Ryder Cups. 7 Ryder Cups.
That's okay. But good question, Brian. I mean, there is a bidding process, but I don't know anything.
I do know you have to bid out. I think it's 8 years in advance, and it's not like, so obviously, so like with yeah, so future sites, I mean, they already have 2020. Sorry, they already have the site for 2023, which is at Oak Hill, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2031. So not 2030, but 2031 and 2034. Interesting. Very interesting.
Man, this makes tough to get into the golf. If you wanted to build a course to host a tournament, like what are the chances?
You got time.
Yeah. No, we don't. I mean, we're gonna be dead by the time the tournament goes off.
And how about that country club that's like, all right, we'll give you the PGA Championship in 2030, and they're like, no, we have something that year. Let's go 2031.
Yeah.
That's weird. Or
that
yeah,
weekend.
I mean, if they wanted 30, could they have it, or they just need that extra year to get ready? It's like,
so if you guys are ready to laugh, the host of the 2027 in the 2034 PGA Championships, it's going to be at PGA Frisco. PGA Frisco is currently under construction.
wow.
It's like the Olympics. They're just building stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
How do you win a bid without a course?
From my reading of what I just did for about 30 seconds, PGA is moving their like Midwest / that, they're moving their like central time zone headquarters to Frisco, Texas.
Oh.
And so they're building up, kind of like how the USGA did with Pinehurst, how they have their new headquarters at the USGA has their headquarters at Pinehurst. So they're doing that with the PGA. So yeah, they're building a golf club.
There's breaking news. Did for all of you listeners in our area, Massachusetts and Rhode Island, did anyone know? I can't believe I didn't know this. In 1931, the PGA Championship was held at Wannamoisett Country Club.
Did not know that.
I did not know that.
Yep, Wannamoisett, Rumford, Rhode Island. Tom Creevy won it.
Get it
Holy
back.
shit.
Wow.
Tom Creevy, of course.
It's too short now, right? I think it's too short.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way too short now. It's
I know they hold a lot of the amateurs, and
yeah, well, they hold the Northeast Amateur, which is a very prestigious amateur tournament. They hold that at Wannamoisett every year. It's pretty sick. I know we told like all the young guns, I'm like, come play at Wannamoisett. We'll come and follow you guys around. So
yeah. Tim, did you see that Kirkbride held one of the U.S. Open qualifiers this year?
No, I didn't. That's cool.
Yeah,
Should have went.
Just
went.
I mean,
know that course like the back of your hand, guy.
Yeah, could have been caddies.
Oh, double bagging.
That would have been sick. That would have been really cool. Imagine that. Oh, but yeah, we'll get, when we get to the U.S. Open, that'll be a great process that we can talk about too, because that's crazy. That is an absolutely crazy process.
So other than the U.S. Open obviously coming to Brookline this year, when's like the next major coming to New England? Do we happen to know any of that?
Never again, probably.
That's too bad.
Back at the country club in 2020.
Yeah, when's because this is what, the 125th. This was supposed to be the 125th U.S. Open, but I think it's the 126th or something like that.
I always thought New York was a part of New England too, which it's not.
It is not. It very much is not. Don't tell New Yorkers that.
But close enough. I mean, like that's a good trip.
Yeah, the Northeast.
To cross off all the majors.
Yeah, I mean the Northeast. It will be, if there's going to be majors in the Northeast, it's going to be Bethpage Black. It's going to be Winged Foot. It's going to be Baltus Thrall in New Jersey.
Brian, we got the Travelers, Brian.
Yeah, course record, PGA low record.
And we used to have the Dell Technologies Open and the Northern Trust, but they decided to take those away.
I know. Well, they
They
have
never
like,
got-
think about all like the tournaments they have in Texas. I mean, they have how many tournaments in Texas? 4 or 5, and they're in
But
like
they have it's the same thing with the Florida swing though. Like that's they have the Texas swing and the Florida swing in February, March, April because it's nice. You know what I mean? It's nice weather. So
It's nice
that's the
here.
thing.
It's nice
Wait, no.
here.
Yeah, this past
Is
5
it nice
days,
here in
they could have had a
February?
tournament this weekend.
gorgeous.
This weekend would have been a good
Different.
one.
It's like you're watching a lot of the same courses over and over and over because they're in the
Mhm.
same places over and over.
Wow,
Like
they lit up the course this past weekend in Dallas.
yes, yes.
24,
They always light
26.
that course up though.
I mean,
Byron
12,
Nelson's
12 under,
very
12 under
very
for the
under
first
par.
day. Insane.
Wow. Travelers usually is up there too.
Oh yeah, yeah. They really like that the
Deutsche Bank was. Yeah.
the River Highlands. They love that, and it gets big names.
TPC Boston, I think they like too.
Yeah,
They did.
Well,
But then
if
they
Chris,
took all the tournaments away.
if Chris Adams can play it, then I think the PGA Tour.
Can't play it. Can't play it.
That is a great course though. I think I've played it about 4 times. It's awesome. Love it. Oh, amazing. But
bring
yeah.
it to Meadowbrook. I want to see them play Meadowbrook. That's all I ever ask.
I was thinking about that today. How poorly I do there every time.
We got to go back.
Every year,
We
at least,
love it.
at
We
least
love
once.
it.
Brendan, have you played Meadowbrook?
I have not.
Down in Kingston, Rhode Island, they do have black tees. Never played from those. I believe it's 7,700, 76, 77. And it is
Narrow.
narrow,
Oh.
long. They have like
I would do horrible there. My power fade wouldn't work unless I go into the other fairway. That'd be great.
Fun. It's fun. I bet it looks. I feel like golf courses right now look like their best. Like some of these courses, Stony. I know we'll probably get to
The
Bo-
greenest, probably the
Bogeys for
greenest it's ever been.
Stony
right now.
looks phenomenal.
wow.
Give it a
Phenomenal.
month. Give it a month. It'll
Hey,
be
don't sleep on the rough at Stony.
I want to
Stony-
play there. I want to play there this year.
it's not
No,
the-
you don't.
Kind of a cool layout. It's kind of
I love the layout. I
it's
absolutely
different.
love
It's
the layout.
different. Yeah.
And I want to see how I do now. Like
Stony Lee Golf Course, Attleboro, Mass.
great twilight rates.
Timmy,
Oh.
there was a TikTok or something that was getting a lot of hate. You sent it to me, Timmy, or Brian?
I sent that because like they named a lot of the courses that we played. Stony,
What worst courses in
Norwood.
New England?
yeah, Stony, Norwood, getting bashed.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tough to read. Tough to disagree though. I mean,
At times, if you go at the wrong time, for sure.
I love Norwood too. Norwood's kind of my.
Who was this?
spot.
I need to find this person and bitch him. We'll
Yeah.
we'll
I'll
get
send it
on
to you,
we'll
Brendan.
get on Duffin up and we'll tell all of our followers to boo them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brent, I'll send it to you.
It's like a sentimental. Anyone
Hmm.
listening, I mean, if you're not from the area, I'm sure you have your hometown track that
you got your local munis.
Right.
Everyone's got a
You're
local
getting called
muni.
out, yeah. I mean, Heather Hill was called out. I mean,
Locust Valley too.
oh
If
look,
you
Locust
catch
Valley's not
Heather Hill
real
at
no
the-
more. Locust Valley's
I
not
know,
real.
yeah. Locust. Someone was still wanting to bash on Locust this far after.
It's been
Wow,
closed
speaking
for
of
like
great
7
Oh,
years.
because they were bashing on Stony, and then they were like, "Yeah, well, it only became the worst one in Attleboro once Locust Valley closed, because that was definitely the worst." And it's like, come on, why you gotta? They're also hating on Heather Hill and stuff, but
Yeah,
To
Heather
be
Hill
fair,
got.
Locust was
If you catch, that's the thing. If you catch Heather on the best day, it looks dynamite. But if you catch Heather on its worst, it looks the worst. Like it just depends on when you
it's just
catch it.
dirt. It's just dirt.
August.
But yeah, so
Locust. Speaking about great layouts, Locust was just awesome.
yeah,
Starting off with 2 par 5s. How great is that? You never see that.
Wide open.
oh,
And then you have-
Oh, man.
I still made it look. I made it look narrow.
and then you had the road.
Oh, jeepers!
I mean,
so,
back
so,
back when.
so the PGA Championship, guys.
Bring it to Locust.
That should be held at Locust.
Oh my god. Yeah, it should be held at Locust now. Imagine them trying
Mhm.
to play there now. Be
Oh, that's
hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, that wasn't that the plan to make that place like a
18 hole,
dynam-
really,
a
really nice
dynamite
course.
18 hole? Yeah.
Yeah, but then they then like the
Sat
guys
there.
sold
It
the
has
land.
sat there.
Yeah.
It has
And they
sat
sold
there for
yeah.
the last. Ooh, it's just like Highland. It's sitting there.
How about now,
So
instead
Highland's
of
now
if
a
someone
park.
wins,
It's a
if
little
someone wins
different,
the daily fantasy, instead of getting us all fitted, we invest in Locust Valley.
I would love to be paid like 50 grand a year just to try and make that place playable. Like, give me.
In
Be 50 grand wasted because no one can make that playable.
No salary, and then yeah, I got a company credit card or something.
Oh boy.
50s for me, and then yeah, I don't know where the money's coming from, Brendan, but
Dude,
we win the
we're so
lottery,
far off the rails. We're on another rant. We're on another track. We're literally we took a wrong turn. This is great. Oh man, I love it.
I wish I could show you guys my backyard right now. So like my front yard, like my neighbors are saying how I'm just like going after it. Like I had a landscaping company across the street saying like they were doing stuff for a while. I was doing stuff in the front. They left. They lowered their window on the way by. They're like, dude, you do it right, man. And I'm like, he was like, this guy was big. Like, he's like, I wouldn't want to get in a fight with you. I'm like, dude, like, really? You'd probably beat my ass, but they're like, you do it better than anyone. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just out here raking and hosing and like leaf blowing and all this like just basic landscape and stuff. And I rented a sod cutter. Dude, my backyard is just in strips. Like I'm just now rolling it up and throwing it in the back. And I'm just trying to like level my turf and then plant seed. And then I bought this how to make a putting green book that I'm going to try and segment an area out of the backyard and just get better year over year making a putting green. It's going to be brutal probably the first year. But I'm like obsessive over this. It's taking a toll.
dude, you got to make a good bunker too. Like you need a good bunker. That's the most important to get that practice in.
Dude, 100 because I got woods behind me, so just the bunker, the green will be, the bunker will be on the proper side. Where if you skull it, you're still just sculling in the woods. Sculling in the woods, not at the
not at the houses.
It's been a fun project, and any of you guys are welcome over anytime to roll up some sod right now. I'll pay you.
Pay us in friendship.
I need that book after, Mike.
Yeah, it's Timmy, you'd love it. I know you're gonna do the same. Like once you like get settled in, dude. I'm just trying to make my turf like I had Paul Salvaggio hit a shot. Like everyone's like, what are you doing back here? Like it looks like a bag of trash. And like my neighbors are probably like, look at this place. It looks just as sod line, like just dirt all over, like just. But Paul like had one going at the net because we just have like a 60-yard shot, and it was like a 40-yard shot, and had one going right at the net. It hit kind of right in front, and the bounce it took was, I mean, if you got this bounce on a golf course, you would have been irate. You would have been like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. And I'm like, because Paul asked me like 2 minutes before, like, what's going on, like, and I was like, Paul, right there, I want that bounce to be true. Like I need that bounce to bounce in the net for you because that's what you deserve. Like that's what I'm trying to do to my backyard. Keep it flat, make it playable. Little garden, fireplace, basketball court. I'm trying to jam it in there with putting green. Little chipping area, bunker. I don't know. It's a vision. I love it. I don't talk about it with anyone really except Bryn maybe, but good to get it out to you guys, and I inspire. Hopefully, I know Timmy's going to be doing the same. I know you are.
Sign me up for a membership. I'm in. That sounds amazing.
Brian, I know you're in the city, so you don't have any land yet, but you're imagine just, having a little, but they do say in the book, Timbo, like if you enjoy playing, like go play. Like this is like it is a lot of work. Like at first I feel like once you put in the work, it'll like kind of pay itself off, but they're like, if you like landscaping and like working in the yard,
I do.
Get after it.
I mowed my parents' lawn the other day because I was like, I just wanted to do it. I was like,
Right.
it was barely grown. I was like, Dad, you need me to cut that? He's like, oh, well, I just mowed it a couple days ago. I'm like, I'm in. I'll do it.
I mean,
I'm doing
dude,
it.
grass grows friggin' quick.
As soon as you see as soon as you see the dandelions, you gotta cut it. There was
Yeah.
dandelion.
Oh yeah.
They asked me to cut the grass the other day at work, and I understood exactly what Forrest Gump meant when he said he would cut that grass for free. I was getting paid to cut that grass.
Oh,
And I
you're a
told him I was
professional
like,
grass mower. That's pretty much it. You're professional if you're getting paid.
fantastic. I would have
I've
cut it
never
for
got
free.
paid.
It was so enjoyable. And then cutting my lawn here, you're right. Something about mowing the lawn is just therapeutic.
Yeah,
for sure.
and if anyone has any hookups, you guys or any loyal listeners listening to this absolute debacle of a talk of myself about my yard,
Anything
that.
helps. Anything helps. Send him some seed, free tools, free anything, free labor. Help Mikey out. We'll start a GoFundMe for you.
yeah, please help a brother out.
Brendan.
Anyway,
So
Brand
back to
new-
the PGA.
Brand, you like grass?
No, I'm kidding.
They got grass at the PGA. Let's talk about that.
I know, right? Speaking of grass, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great stories this week. I know we covered Tiger. Phil, once again, basically, bowing out, but let's all be real. This is not a bow out from Phil. This is a retribution from the PGA Tour, especially since this is their major. I wish he was there. I think it would have been great, but he is definitely feeling a lot of heat, especially in the golf world from the Saudi Golf League stuff. And the worst part is he's not even involved with it anymore. Like, he pulled out, and everyone's still kind of hating on him, while Robert Garrigus gets to play in the Saudi Golf. He's 1 of 1 right now, and gets to try and play in it.
Yeah, but I mean, Rory was one of the first big guys to speak out when Phil came out with his Saudi Golf League comments or whatever, and he was disappointed with Phil. But then he came out just recently. He said Phil should be there this week. I mean, he did something amazing at the age of 50. He should be here and getting recognized for it. So it's interesting to see. It's almost like he can't win, but Phil, like, if he's there, he's going to get at least scrutinized about it and asked about it. But then he's not there, and people are going to say, well, he should be there. And I agree, he should be there. And
100% should be.
He's going to be the biggest story for about 2 minutes, the Wednesday press conference, and then after that, it's just going to be business as usual. Major Tiger, that's all.
Yeah, that's how this goes away. I think just got to step back in it, and I mean, it's ongoing, the whole Saudi thing. So, I mean, people are just taking sides, and I don't know. I feel like if it kicks off, like, people got to be able to play in both, right? I mean, you got to let people play in both. There's dirty money everywhere. Who knows? Like, you hear about all this.
Well, PGA, the
Nonsense
PGA
everywhere.
denied the releases. They denied the releases to the guys who requested it. So, to be able to play in both, they denied all those releases. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah,
Kind of crazy.
To be continued. Definitely some lawsuits or something coming.
Oh yeah, I mean,
arbitrations.
So Ricky Fowler is getting in on the banter as well.
Ricky, yeah, like out of nowhere, he's like, "Well, I would play in it." It's like, dude, just qualify for the tournaments first, dude. Like, please.
I mean,
That's all we want from you.
He would be a good candidate for that.
He would. He needs it.
Yeah, it's too bad that he has
Him, Robert Garrigus, and what's his face?
Here, that guy for Barnrat.
Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Ricky playing this.
We do. We got Ricky back this week, which is good. Oh, him, Robert Garrigus, and Jason Kokrak just playing. 3 people playing on the Saudi Golf League. Good for them.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's more than that.
I know there is. It's gonna be like Lee Westwood and all those guys too.
Did you guys do the big pool?
$25 one with
the daily
daily
fantasy.
fantasy. I did. I
1
did do
million.
the $25 one.
You guys did the big one, huh? Oh my
I did.
goodness.
I want to win the
Whoa.
$1 million, man. Speaking of daily fantasy, our daily fantasy picks are brought to you by no one, because no one will sponsor the segment yet. As soon as you sponsor the segment, we will play you and only you. It could be a random daily fantasy app. We'll play you. So hey, get on it. Anyways, who wants? So I don't know who has picked their lineups. I don't know who has not picked their lineups. Michael, have you picked your lineup?
Sure.
And the result.
Timmy, why don't you kick us off this
Can't
week?
forget the Bev. Never.
Oh Jesus!
Have you
Back
seen
on
those
the
TikToks,
TikTok.
Brendan? Have you
What
seen
a
those?
riot.
Sure.
Can't forget
Jeez,
the Bev.
I don't know how you make food. I don't think it's real. Like imagine biting into that.
I think it would taste dynamite.
I don't know though. Like Cheetos on a cheeseburger.
Oh, that's a bad example. That sounds amazing.
I mean, just butter on a grill, and then between like he makes pizzas at a pizza bar, whatever. You can bring anything to him, and he'll add his own. What's his name? Would love our loyal listeners to know his name.
Aki.
The Aki, yeah. The Aki way. The Aki way.
Sure.
What a
Anyways.
riot.
There's a guy at work.
What a riot.
who I just found out his favorite sandwich is peanut butter, jelly, and salami. And I said, what? And then so it's so outlandish that everyone says, oh, that's disgusting. But he doesn't know that I know it's his favorite sandwich. So next time I'm on Chip, I'm going to say, you know what I could go for right now?
Oh,
I'm going to say a peanut butter, jelly, and salami.
yeah, you got to be like, it may sound crazy. Hear me out.
Yeah.
You got to like really sell it.
You may have a kid. But
I bet it would be good, man.
No, that's what I mean.
No.
Like, you can't knock it till you try
Straight
it.
to jail. Straight to jail.
You can't knock it
Absolutely
till you
straight to
try it.
jail.
Salami and cheese. I mean, jelly and peanut butter, it's your cheese.
Salty, yeah, you got the salty, savory, sweet kind of combo. No brainer. In.
Yeah.
But how do you put chips in the middle of that? Like, as people who put chips in their sandwich, you can't really put chips in a peanut butter, jelly, and salami sandwich.
You could. If you
That'd
stack
be rough. That'd be very
Easily.
rough.
if you stack a couple of salamis on each side, you could easily do it. You go 8 salami slices, 4 on each side. You can crunch that thing down too.
As the largest man on this podcast, when I say, hey guys, this is probably not.
Timmy, how do you know that, and why do you know that?
How did it come up in this? On the
No, how do you said it's your coworker, Timmy?
yeah.
How do you know that? How do you know about
Because his friend, I was with him this weekend, and his friend said that is his favorite sandwich.
Gotcha.
And I said, "There's no way." Like, I'm with him every shift, and I did not know that about him. And he's a clown. He's a character, like super nice guy. And so he will flip out when I and then he'll realize I'm
I
messing
think I missed that first part. I was trying to set my lineup. That's my apologies.
Oh yeah, back to the lineups.
back to the lineups. Tim, you want to start off?
Yes, I will. First one, I have a remaining salary of $100. I have all middle of the roads.
Mom and pop.
Mom and pop? No, that's not mom and pop.
Startup.
Yeah,
No,
startup.
mom and
I like
pop.
that.
Mom and pop is you have at least $1,000 left over. That is Timmy's mom and pop.
That's true.
Is that that's the qualifier? You have to be $1,000.
Any dollars left over? Did you say
$100?
Yeah.
100.
So this is like it'd be like a Matt Barnes, like Patrick Beverly type of lineup.
This is just like having a solid team. It's not like no ringers, no underscores. You know what I mean? All right. So first one, that's my lowest. Keegan Bradley. Keegan Bradley he's been here or there. He has won a PGA Championship. Is his major. Bargain $7,500. He finished second place the other day. Where was that?
2 weeks ago, right? At it was where it's the Wells Fargo, which is usually a Quail Hollow, but they switched it to TPC Potomac this year.
Yes, finished second, playing well. He has 4 top 10s. Next is the guy who does not have a major, who should have a major, or is right on the cusp of winning a major because he just won the FedEx Cup playoffs. Patrick Cantley, $9,100. Next is the Canadian Corey Connors. He will definitely make a cut for sure. Next one, this guy has been playing well. This is my only question mark. You guys may like the pick, but I don't know if he has it in him to win a major just yet. Max Homa. He is what is now. He is
Good
hot. Next
Love
guy
the Brendan
is
good picks.
Good pick.
I love the Brendan good picks.
Good pick.
next one is the guy who's just solid, steady. He played well in the Masters, was a couple of holes shy of winning the Masters. His name is Shane Lowry. Always
That's his
playing
name.
well.
Good
Good
name.
pick. Good pick.
Good pick.
Shane Lowry. And the last one is the best bunker player I've ever seen in the last 2 years. His name, he was right up there in the Masters as well. He was right up there this week in the final 2 groups. His name is Joaquin Nina. And that's it.
Jocko. Good pick.
Mo.
Good pick.
I got him.
All right. So Brian, now that you actually know the rules of,
Mike, did you listen to that?
What?
Mike, did you? Oh my God.
Well,
So-
yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
So Brian didn't realize you had to pick 6 players when we did it for the first time. So he comes out and he picks 2 of the most expensive guys. And me and Timmy are doing the poorhouse, we're holding our hats, being like, go to the poorhouse now.
Yep.
And then he picks another dude with like 10 grand, and we're like, what is that? But
Funny.
he learned quickly, so now he's good.
I would not say I learned quickly. As I'm going through this, I'm nervous. I picked the wrong one because I have a lot of money, and I have three top guns again, but I got all 6 guys. So
That's fine.
okay.
So hold on. We need to get the hats. All right, poorhouse hat ready to go.
No, I wouldn't even say that. So I'm going to start with my number 1 guy. We're going to start with the man from Northern Ireland, Rory Mcilroy, coming in at $10K.
On the dot. Okay.
On the dot. Bang.
Very nice.
Then we're going to go next up at 9,600. We got the man that was on fire last weekend, Jordan Spieth.
Cool.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Coming in number 3 at 8,200. We have Eldrick Tiger Woods.
Have to.
Have to. Absolutely have to.
Very
Have
cool.
to.
I didn't. I thought about it. I thought about it hard, but I didn't.
Have
do
to.
it.
Do you need to rethink that? Reevaluate your decision. Ask for forgiveness. Coming in at 7,200. Because Sanjay M was not in the lineup, I went with someone with a similar name. We got Siwoo Kim. Good pick. Good pick.
You
can I
said
hear
it, not me.
Anyone
Siwoo.
listening, they might have thought it was you. And so coming in at 6,000, the last 2 are 6,000.
6,000.
We got Hudson Swafford,
Okay.
and we got Lahiri coming in at 6,500.
Like
Lahiri, I like that play.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. I'm taking away the poorhouse hat. I'm taking away the
Here we
poorhouse
go
hat.
with the remaining salary of 1,700.
Whoa,
Classic. Classic.
That is a mom and pop.
That's O'Reilly, baby. That's O'Reilly blood.
Wow.
Well,
Maybe
it's funny because originally I had 5,000 before I put in Rory. I had 5,000 remaining,
Wow.
but I was like that. I was like, that's
It
not
loves
gonna do.
Lahiri.
Yeah, I said out with Alex Hadwin and in with Rory.
Good,
So
good
proud of
call.
you.
Adam Hadwin
Good pick.
stinks.
Good pick.
Yeah, good pick. So yeah,
Hey.
there we go.
I do love me some Bond, and he's been playing fantastic. Like,
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Love that, man. So we're going in.
Good pick.
All right, Mikey, me or you?
You go, Brendan. I gotta
Okay.
charge my laptop. But I'll be listening. Wait for the good picks.
All righty.
Cricket.
First up, $9,700. This man has 6 top 10s. He's got 2 victories already. including golf's like 7th major, the Players Championship. Cameron Smith, top 3 at the Masters again. Absolute beast. Won twice already this year. Big fan.
Good stash. Good stash. Good stash.
Great stash. Great stash and great mullet.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. Pick number 2, $9,600. Brian O'Reilly may have already said, or Brian O'Timmy may have already said his name. But Jordan Spieth.
Oh, yeah.
He has gone since he lost the Masters. He won golf's true 5th major, the RBC Heritage, and he came in 2nd at the Byron Nelson, which is fantastic for him in his home state of Texas. And he's just going right up north to Oklahoma.
The putter's back. Putter is back.
When he's putting, look out. So excited about that. Number 3, Timmy O'Brien mentioned his name at $8,700. Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry in major championships, very good. Very good over his last couple majors. Finished 3rd at the Masters. Last year, he finished 4th at the PGA. Just been on a roll lately and finished 3rd at the RBC Heritage too. So, he's been kind of crushing it this year.
The RBC holds a ton of weight in Brendan's eyes.
It does.
Ton of weight.
Does indeed. Does indeed.
Prerequisite.
If you win that thing, is that before all the majors, Brendan?
No, it's the week after the Masters. Mm-hmm.
Great people. Good pick.
Great family fun. Great family.
I was just thinking
fun.
it could have been a great tune-up. Just if the winner of that comes.
It's a tune down, actually. It's literally a tune down.
It is.
My next 3 are all in the 7,000 region. So first up, we have one of the PGA's best young players this year. He finished tied for 3rd at the RBC Heritage. He finished in 2nd place, or tied for 2nd at the Wells Fargo Championship. Cameron Young, the man out of Wake Forest, friends / roommates / buddies with Will Zalatoris, played together on the Wake Forest golf team. Dude can hit it a mile. So very happy with that.
Can he have an alcoholic beverage? Is he legally allowed to drink it? Is he 21? How?
He's like 25.
Cameron Young.
Yep.
Not that.
Yeah, he was on the Corn Ferry Tour last year.
Haven't heard his name much.
He's good. I love him.
Tough pick.
Yep. Tough pick?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to add some commentary. I see. Oh boy. I mean, it's not an electric pick. It's not like someone where let's go root for that guy. Big Cameron. I mean, I think I know what he looks like, but I don't even really know what he looks like.
Gotta have 2 Camerons in your lineup, dude. Come on now.
This is a great pick.
Next pick, $7,400. The man has yet to miss a cut this year, and he will not be missing it at this one.
Oh, there it goes. Jinxed it.
I sure did, but that's okay, because he is the man, the myth, the legend himself. And every time he hits a bad shot, he just looks at his ball and goes, "Oh, Billy. We got Billy Horschel in the lineup at $7,400. What a steal. What a steal at that price. Absolute steal. And finally,
love that you're pulling for Billy this week. I love that. Because
strange bedfellows when
that's a roller coaster.
Strange bedfellows when money's on the line.
He's a roller coaster.
And finally, the swaggiest golfer in the game. My dude won in Saudi Arabia. He finished top 10 at the Players. He finished, most importantly, tied for 3rd at the RBC Heritage. Harold Varner the third.
Okay. That's good.
3rd at the RBC.
The worst part is he's like, I don't feel so with him at the RBC Heritage. He's finished in 2nd and 3rd the last 2 years. He's like, I never get totally comfortable on the golf course. I'm like, dude, what? Like,
I love his swing.
I
love his swing. Sometimes I try and swing like him because and the Jordans.
Yeah, I was about to say I love him I love him because he's awesome. But
he's like 5'10". He's like he's got a nice looking just looks like his swing's just so quick, just kind of like right back, right through, bang bang.
Mhm.
Bang bang.
All
I
right,
like
Brendan.
interviews. Have you guys
All right,
listened to
Mikey.
Celtics are about to tip, fellas. Celtics are about to tip. Let's go. We got Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson on the call. I think it was, Mike Breen too.
Excellent.
I mean,
all right,
let's ride.
to golf.
Hey,
Let's ride to golf.
Mike, you got to get through
joking.
your lineup, right?
Yeah, Mike, you got to do your lineup.
I'm doing it. The golf. I mean, what? Huge game tonight. Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals against the Miami Heat. Like I don't know how many more times I got to say it, but we got Elder, Tiger Woods, 8,200. I mean,
Times 6. You got him to 6 times. If you could.
I did that. I've done this enough. Known I can't do it, but tried it when I first got the app. Didn't work. No, Jordan Spieth. I mean, come on, give me a break. Should have won it last week. Put a couple bucks on him, and he didn't follow through with. So he was beat out by KH Lee, who I took. 6,500. Ride him out. He won last week. Not asking for him to win it, but Timmy, I love the Keegan Bradley pick. Dynamite Keegan, playing great. Did he win a PGA Championship?
He sure did.
Yeah,
he did. Back in 2013. Oh, maybe 2011.
If he
he's got some tough posture on that man.
Yeah. I mean,
Vermont though.
2011. Boom. 2011.
I think he might twirl the club like, coming down 17 or 18, like twirl it wrong and pre-shot. Have a little
pre-shot routine.
I feel like when things get tight with Keegan, he should watch. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about when you watch. He's a fidgety flow, so nothing wrong with it. But don't want him to win. Don't think he will. Joaquin Neiman, Timmy, I think you picked him too. I think Brenda, you picked him.
I did not. I do love me some Jocko though.
Brian, did you?
No.
Only Timmy. Joaquin, yeah, he's been playing well. Cam Smith, Brendan. Cam Smith.
Great pick. Great.
Bada bang. That's 6. That's 6 guys.
All right. Great picks, everyone.
Got to deposit money now, and I gotta go get my credit card because I don't know my CCV.
Oh, well, boys, a little rusty this week. I will blame myself for that. We did our best.
We going bogeys for the boys real quick?
We are going bogeys for the boys. Because I haven't played, but
Brendan, we got to get out there.
I was in a different country for the past 7 days.
Yeah, I have a kid too, so I'm never gonna get out there. But
all right, Brian.
Might be able to get out there, Brendan, or you guys might be able to get out there tomorrow. Honestly. So if you guys are around, would love to shoot after 5 and go play. Keep in touch.
Keep in touch.
Anyone play? I played Stony. I think I said it. Stony Leah isn't on Mass Gin. I mean, what do we got going on here? I couldn't find. I had to input it manually. What is Stony Lee's great spot? Like great design. Like
no respect.
I've walked out of there as a kid. Like every time you go in there, there's old folks playing cards, and it's terrific to see because you wonder what games they're playing. But yeah, I mean, first time playing as a dad. I think first time playing basketball as a dad, I did really good. Yesterday, I did really good. First time playing as a dad, I think it's a little beginner's luck. Poppy Lou having a little kick in the behind, like she's great. Ain't no worries. But yeah, it's part of the first 7 holes. So made a scrambling par on the first, and then everything was pretty good, and then made a double bogey on 8 and a bogey on 9, and finished with a good old 3 over. So was pleased. Was hitting the ball well, making good contact. I've been chipping around a bunch in the backyard. I've been making this thing a big time golf I mean, if my kid's not good at golf, it's on me. That's how I'm going in with this. If my kid's not good at golf, it's because I didn't provide the right assets. So I'm doing it. Doing it. Anyone else play?
Timbo, Brian.
I played a 9-hole scramble the other day. Just well, my buddy was like just a quick charity thing. 9-hole scramble, $30, dinner included. Get better than that.
That's pretty great.
Boom.
That's pretty great.
Bing, bong, boom.
Great.
Scramble
Pretty
too,
great.
like 2-man scramble. Like,
4-man scramble.
wow. How'd you
Good
guys do?
night.
Did it pain you to like stop after 9? I would have.
Yeah, but it was getting late and it was a little chilly.
Okay.
But
How'd you back from the scramble?
burgers, dogs, chicken.
Harry.
How hard were you swinging?
Very,
it's a scramble, baby. Timbo
Very.
is swinging hard.
very. But that's about it. I haven't played in a little been putting around the yard like you, Michael. And
What are you putting on?
no. I mean like working on
Putzing.
the yard, working on the yard house, things like that.
Nice. Gotcha.
Putzing
Don't-
around the yard.
I was like,
Brian,
come
yeah.
on.
Brian's been playing.
How's the
Brian's a
season
big
ticket
player.
been going?
Yeah, I play at least once or twice a week. If not this week, it'll be 3. I'm playing. I played today, this morning. I'll be playing Thursday morning, and now just as we were filming here, I got a text. I'm going to play also Friday morning. So
Very nice.
you'll catch me on the Grint. You'll see all that good stuff there. But honestly, I mean, I leave a lot to be desired. Leave a lot out there, but the good news is the Scotty is finally working. I'm putting better than I've ever putt before. So I am losing or giving up strokes elsewhere. It was originally the putting that my scores were getting high is because I was 3 putting all the time. But now that I'm doing 2 putt max, I'm losing strokes elsewhere. So we'll see how that goes. I guess once you get everything clicking, it's that's when you become a PGA Tour professional. So can't be too bummed. But I did see this stat online, or it was probably on TikTok, that it was only like 26% of golfers break 90 consecutively or consistently. So that makes me feel a little bit better because I at least break 90 consistently. So I'm part of that 26%.
Up 75 percentile, absolutely. Probably
Yeah,
better. Probably better.
fantastic.
Top 80.
way better. And I think that's helped my mindset too, is just relax out there, Bri. But
That's
be like
absolutely.
Dom. You got to be like Dom. He's very relaxed out there. So
Right.
Gotta
shout
be
out
like
to
Dom.
Safe Par Golf.
A
Oh
helicopter.
man, that's funny. Oh man, that's great.
Very cool. That's what do you say? Very cool.
Very good. He went to go see a helicopter in the middle of it. He's like, "Oh, it's a helicopter. Very cool."
Very cool. He's so polite about it.
Yeah. He acknowledged his, and then continued right on with the.
Yeah.
They're a hilarious duo.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm getting out soon. Maybe this weekend. If not, definitely next weekend. Just get out there, get the first round of the Northeast 2022 season in the books, because I was still playing a good amount when I was down in South Carolina, but got to get back to the rough, overgrown like crazy and trying to hit out of it with like hitting out with a wedge and it barely going anywhere. So I'm excited. Wing foot rough everywhere.
Brent,
We
when you're
got up
back,
here in the Northeast.
Brent, when you're back in Boston, let me know. We catch a twilight, catch a 9 before 9, fresh pond. We'll do it.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it very much. That'd be great.
Get
I
some
know, Brian, we
content.
don't. It's good. It's good too, because now with your putting going good too, that'll save us some time. I'm kidding.
I don't understand that.
I'm
I played
joking.
with you one time, and
I
it
know.
was a scramble.
And it was great.
Yeah,
And Jimmy kept us off the green because he kept chipping in. It was wonderful
that was insane.
for Eagle. And Mike brings the cart back around. Is like, what happened?
Yeah,
You guys,
I wasn't. I was just,
You guys ran with that. That was
Jimmy and I won the weekend.
you guys were
Yeah,
guys
you
were
and
walking-
Jim won.
You guys were
won
walking up
everything,
that
right?
fairway very confidently. You guys were walking up. You guys put it tight. It was like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, what can I do here?
That was
I can do
great.
nothing.
No, it's
Drink those drinks at the steakhouse. What were they? The
Painkillers.
painkillers.
Pain-
Drink the painkillers and pee
think
in front of a child.
I think the painkillers are wearing off. That's what, I think the painkillers are wearing off. That was the
They
next
weren't.
morning.
They weren't. Some would say that they were just wearing on.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Tough focus. Let's
Tough
Michael on his
focus.
deathbed.
I love that.
Michael, make a wish, Michael.
Make a wish,
unreal.
Michael.
I got that at my house too. I keep it in like a safekeeping because I always feel like I'm gonna lose it. But I'm like, nope, not this time. All right, boys. Well,
Wow, Celtics hot start. Keep
I
it to
gotta
golf
turn the
though.
game
Keep
on.
it to golf.
Oh,
yeah, that's
PGA
okay, Mike.
Championship. Who are you taking? Who are we taking?
I'm taking. My one pick. I'm taking Jordan.
Can't
I'm
take
taking
Tiger. Who are we
Jordan.
taking?
Cam Smith.
I like it.
Jordan, Cam Smith, Brian guy. Who we got?
this weekend, I got Tiger.
No, Patrick
Can't
Cantley.
take Tiger.
Patrick Cantley.
Can't
I'm
take
gonna-
Tiger.
Can't take Tiger.
I'm sorry to do it to you.
All right, then I'm going.
Love
I'm gonna
it.
go with.
Can't take Sanjay M either.
Can I?
You-
I know he's
you
got
will-
COVID.
See,
I'm going Speed.
Spieth. Yeah, I want to go Spieth, but since you guys both, Brennan, you guys both said them, I'll say another name. I'll say Timmy. Who'd you say?
Patrick Cantley. I cannot believe no one's
Who-
picking Scotty Scheffler.
Who'd you say first?
Cam Smith. Cam Smith.
He struck way too many times. That lightning has struck way too many times in one place.
Rory.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say that if I didn't say Speed.
Cool.
I will say if Xander
good pick.
Schauffele ends up winning the goddamn PGA Championship,
No, don't.
and this is the
no.
one time I don't put him in my
Might.
lineup,
You might.
I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm surprised Timmy didn't say Willie Z. I'm
I know.
surprised Timmy didn't say
No, Willie
Zalator.
Z will never win a tournament.
I
Apparently.
know. I thought he might just break the code and
Imagine.
I did put out a TikTok a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Who do you think?" Someone, one of our guys was like, "Who do you think could ever replicate? Not, who do you think will ever get closest to Tiger?" And I was like, "Short answer, no one." But like, there's some guys who may be close. Like, you could probably see like a Morikawa. I talked about Rory and stuff like that too. And one guy comes in, he's like, Will Zalatoris. And I'm like, he's never won a PGA Tour. Like, I felt like Timmy, just like the anger. I was like, he's won one career event and it was on the Corn Ferry Tour. Stop it.
Will never win PGA Tour event.
Can't wait until you're proven wrong.
Love it. Love it.
We're going to get you a crow cake, Tim. I can't wait. We're going to bake you a crow cake.
Okay.
And you're going to have to eat it on camera. You're going to have the entire time as we're doing the podcast, you're just going to have to eat the crow cake.
Oh, baby.
Well, boys, we do have some Celtics to watch, which is
let's go C's.
Which is a great way to end a golf podcast. But
They're up 7-0. The energy looks great out of the gate. They're down Al and Marcus Smart. I think I might already said that. I don't even know.
Roll Marcus.
Anyway,
Duff it up. Play better.
All right, boys. We'll catch you next week.
PGA Championship, baby.
Let's do it.
8 a.m. John Daly.
John Daly. Imagine he wins. Oh.
peace and blessing.
See you, boys.